What did you like about how your team took advantage of those early mistakes and jumped up 17-0 on Purdue and took advantage of it early?
That was key. We started some. Got some echo, man. Can you put on mute if you're not, Sean? Thanks. It's key. We've started some other games off not so well. This one we caught a couple breaks, made a good play on. I just about our kids that they've been through what they've been through this year, and they just keep coming to work, keep fighting, and experience some positive things today. So I'm proud of them.
Next question, Sam McEwen.
Would you describe this as a team win? Your game kind of did a little bit of something. What were you proudest of today among those three phases?
Just the whole thing. You got to play well in all three to win every week, and the punt block really set the tone. Thought the defense, we talked about knocking out the rush so that we could focus on their passing game, and can't say enough about that. The way we held them down in the run game, without that 86-yard play where the two guys ran into each other, I thought the defense played really well. They got some really good players, and to be able to contain them like that. Offensively, we made plays when we needed to. Thought we threw it a lot better. So we got good things in all three phases, still things we need to clean up in all three.
Next one, Brian Christopherson.
Scott, can you talk about the day Cam Taylor-Britt had in particular against Bell, and especially coming back after the big touchdown you mentioned, the 86-yarder or whatever it was?
Yeah, he's one of our better players. He's been a good leader for us. We can count. We went down and got him as a quarterback coming out of high school, and we saw something in him, and him to have that success. Those guys have some really good wideouts, some really good skill, and you're never going to stop them, but I thought we did a decent job containing them.
What did you see from your team after that?
Just how they responded, because it felt like momentum was a little bit on Purdue's side, and obviously you answered with the drive that had a lot of penalty flags and all that.
That was one of the weirdest drives I've ever seen watching or coaching football. I thought our offense was calm and relaxed and businesslike going out there, which is what you need to do. They had penalties. We got to make sure we don't get those penalties. I have to see them on tape. But we managed to go down and get points and felt a lot better with it as a two-score game. So I like how the offense took the field to respond.
Hey, Scott, can you speak to what this win can do for your team, knowing that you've got a few left still this month?
That's all it is. Be bigger than that. I've been saying for a while, I think the team's ready to off and propel itself, but we got to experience some good things, develop the confidence. If I had to point to two things our team's been lacking a little bit, it's experience because we're young, and that we're able to finish one. I think it's going to grow.
Next one, Joe Nugent.
Scott, curious on what you think of how clean the offense played today. No turnovers, and the first penalty didn't even come on the offensive side of the ball until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, then that one drive we had a couple, and again I'd have to look at them to see what they were, but we executed a lot better, and it's no secret. It's what we've been preaching to them. We had a really good Wednesday practice, a really good Thursday practice. We've been completing a high percentage of balls in practice with both quarterbacks. The detail's just been better, and we preached that for 3 years, but I think the message got across even more clear after the couple mistakes that cost us against Iowa, and the guys responded. And when our offense plays clean on drives, we got a lot better chance to get points on the board.
Hey, Scott, first blush, how did you think Adrian played? You mentioned sort of better efficiency in the pass game. And then also, was that an injury situation when Luke came in briefly at the end of the third quarter, early fourth there?
Yeah, our plan was to play Luke like we did last week and rotate him, but we had so much momentum, and I thought Adrian was playing well, so we didn't get to him. And then Adrian was a little nicked up, and we put Luke in. Luke did a good job, made a nice throw on third.
And Scott, one quick follow-up. Farmer before the game, and did you see what happened with him?
It was an ankle injury, and I think it was non-contact, just warming up. I really like his approach to the game, who he is as a player and a person. So to evaluate a little more when we get back to Lincoln.